Hey everybody, this is Alan Fine. I'm here with Richard Moss, who is the Senior Sales Manager USA for St. Lucia. And so we are here at the 42nd Annual Caribbean Hotel and Tourism Association Conference, and we are going to learn about what St. Lucia has to offer, how it's been growing, here on Insider Travel Report. So St. Lucia, you guys talked about at the press conference, it's an adventure and it's an event tourism location. I mean, you're planning events, you're looking for adventure, new things for the travel advisor to sell to their clients. Where do you want to start? Let's talk about a little bit of the steady recovery and the growth.
Well, you know, we've really had a good run and working together with our stakeholders to ensure that we're aligned, that we're promoting experiences. I mean, I always say it's not about a hotel-based tourism. In St. Lucia, we want to take you to the heart of our communities, heart of our people, and certainly for you to experience the culture, the food, the flavors, the sights and sounds, all of that. And then that's going to have an impact on you when you go home. And so certainly we've been really taking time to ensure that we impress upon our partners and that we ourselves are injecting that authentic St. Lucian Creole culture and an elevated approach to service, because we're not a mass tourism destination, and I don't think we are planning on becoming one anytime soon, if ever.
But it's working. I mean, you were up 7% over 22. Right.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And year to date, January through April, we are up 11% overall, and all markets, I must say, the US, Canada, the UK, and the Caribbean actually had the highest growth of 33%, and from a very, I would say, a non-traditional market, or should I just say a new market, Guyana. So, and we find that when folks visit us from other islands, that is such a great thing. Yeah, absolutely. And you know, the thing is, in the Caribbean and Caribbean travel, it's not just about tourism. We're literally family. So if you don't have the lift, you're literally keeping families separate.
No, but so when you're getting Caribbean people are traveling, that also means that the out of country people can do the same kind of island hopping, which is good.
Absolutely. And what I like about St. Lucia's brand of tourism is wherever we go, wherever the locals go, that's where the tourists are. We don't have designated tourism areas. We are there to share the beauty of St. Lucia with you, the beauty and the bounty of St. Lucia. And that's kind of why events are so important for us. By the way, every Friday night in Groselay, have you been?
No, haven't.
The world's longest running street party. It is phenomenal. And it's community tourism. It's being presented by the community. And it really hits you here, and the street food is amazing, the music, and overall people leave with a sense of where they've visited, which is why they came. They're leaving with lingo as well. They're talking like Lucians, and that's what we're offering.
And so they're getting there by the new lift that you brought in.
They are. So, you know, in the winter we had double Atlanta on a Saturday on Delta. Now we're about to have twice a day out of Miami on American Airlines, twice a day out of JFK on JetBlue, and then American Airlines also has just announced 2 days ago that there will be weekly Saturday service out of JFK. So we are absolutely excited, and Boston is not left out, and even Newark, New Jersey has the flight continuing beyond winter, which is just phenomenal, particularly for that audience that wants to come for cricket, because there's so many cricket. Are you familiar with cricket?
Yeah.
That's our Commonwealth.
That insect that makes that noise and that plays baseball at night.
Where's my cricket bat? My cricket bat is around here somewhere. So lots of cricket clubs in parts of New Jersey and New York. And so the World Cup of Cricket is in St. Lucia this summer. There's CPL in September and Carnival all throughout July. So again, this is another reason to bring folks in to get more of that local flavor and St. Lucia.
Nothing better than Emancipation Day.
Nothing. Well,
you really want to know about St. Lucia, that would be the day.
You'd be surprised, and
it's in August, by the way.
Yeah, the reason we focus so much on experiences and culture is there is this huge appetite we have found for folks to experience our culture. And let me tell you, our Creole culture is so multifaceted. So the first St. Lucians or Amerindians, then you had the French coming, the British coming. We were French 7 times, British 7 times. Amazing, eh? That's where the Helen of the West story comes from. Then you had the Africans, and then the East Indians coming after the colonial era. So put all of that together in a pot, that's creolization, and that is what is so interesting for visitors, because you are seeing these commonalities that you may know from other cultures, but together they're just also very, very unique and special.
I always say that that's proof that everybody likes this place. So
yeah, well,
they come and stay.
Yeah, and to say we're everything to everyone is not a sexy tagline, but I would say, listen to this for a moment. St. Lucia is a small island, 27 miles by 14 miles wide, 27 miles long, very, very mountainous. We have the world's only drive-in volcano, the UNESCO World Heritage Site, the pitons, you see it right here, right? And then there's 6 local birds found nowhere else in the world. And guess what? In addition to that, some of the best organic chocolate in the world, and some of the best accommodations too.
Let's talk about that. You're going to get a lot of new rooms.
Absolutely. It's no longer a secret. So Secret St. Lucia will be opening late this year, 2024. And then there are also a number of others. So certainly we're working towards a Dreams Resort, about 25 minutes from the airport. The Lifeco Wellness Company also is creating curating a fabulous resort in the north, in that Radway Beach, Mount Pimard area. And so that's going to be amazing. Well over 300 keys. And wellness is such a natural fit for us because, again, we are not trying to do any such concrete jungle sort of environment. We want to grow sustainably. We've learned a lot from a lot of other destinations. We want to make sure we get the right products. And more importantly, with our travel advisors, we want to get the products that your clients are demanding. And that's why we stay in touch with you so much. And we get some of our best ideas from you travel advisors because you're in touch as salespeople every single day of life, and we want to inject that into, as well as all the data that we're getting, inject that into whatever we're engineering and innovating. By the way, we find it very important to create collateral for different types of learners. That's one of the things that I pride our team on, is we've found ways. Some people like maps, some people like a lovely digital guide or a cheat sheet, and I just find that is such an important thing. Not everybody learns in the same way,
Right, well, let me bring it back. So my numbers, if I did the addition right, 4,700 new rooms.
Yeah, over the next few years.
And then also I wanted to talk about the fact that cruises come back.
Cruises are back, and certainly we see that as a great opportunity because a lot of folks use a cruise. I mean, there are hardcore cruisers, let's be frank.
But they use it as a way to look at where do I want to go.
It's their introduction to the island, and if done right, then certainly we can convert those guests into land clients and certainly bring them for the special occasions. One of the things we're highly focused on as well is celebration travel. We understand folks want somewhere really special, whether it's that 25th wedding anniversary. I mean, it could be the honeymoon. It could be a baby moon. It doesn't matter what it is. And then certainly with Gen Zers, the younger generations, they're celebrating birthdays like it's going out of style. Every birthday is very special, and we want to be that destination that really helps you to find your spot.
So there's people coming in. Are they going to get Castries going to have a port improvement?
Absolutely. There are some plans to get the port really a nice boardwalk. There's actually also a tour. We're actually incorporating QR codes around the city, because I don't know if you've been in the city recently. We certainly have one of the very best food markets in the world, and that's a Castries market. And then close to that is a wonderful, the largest church in the Caribbean. I said it, but it's a cathedral. Really an amazing, I mean, everything is never for everyone, but certainly all of that is within that Castries area. But improving on it and making sure that we have all our artisans to handcraft items for you. You could literally, as a guest, bring your own design, and the artisans will create it. Once you've gotten off the ship, they get the design, create it, and when you come back from shopping or the market, then it will be ready for you, all customized. So that's a new level of customization.
Then we were talking about adventure tourism. Can you tell us anything about this underwater concept?
The underwater concept. So, you know, we've seen that has worked for a number of other destinations, and certainly St. Lucia is well positioned as a great snorkel and dive destination. So we figure we're going to do some enhancements to that product, and I don't have all the details to share at the moment, but obviously,
the way your body language tells me it's going to be big.
we have a little something up our sleeve, but definitely it's going to definitely reflect St. Lucia, the magic of the destination. As we do in all our properties, you will know what island you're on, even when you're underwater.
And you have augmented AI to help them know even when they're above water. Tell them about that.
Well, listen, technology, it's here, so we can't ignore it. You know, we certainly have to utilize it, and so we do utilize that in our marketing. And certainly, we understand that if you understand your customers and you keep in touch with them, then you're certainly able to deliver above and beyond what they're expecting. And travel is all about expectations and the management thereof.
This is a sales guy. He is good. Because I want to go right now. Anyway, let's do this. Let's wrap up and let the travel advisors know. Look, most of them know, but if they don't, where do they go? URL?
Well, stlucia.org. That's stlucia.org. And if you just need general information, we do have our travel information officers at at stlucia.org. That's TIC at stlucia.org.
So that's an email address.
It is. If you want additional information, you can certainly get it there.
That's great. Well, thank you for taking the time.
Thank you for your time.
And it's amazing what a little island can do.
Absolutely. But thank you for your work as well. Thank you, travel advisors. I mean, we are who we are because of who you are. And thank you so much for always putting St. Lucia in your mix. She is the island that never disappoints. Let her inspire you.
Thanks. And this is Alan Fine for Insider Travel Report.